So you went from 3 practices that you owned to this larger group at the time, and now you're working with the DEO, and that's an interesting, transition there. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing for the DEO. And one of the things I want to work in there is I want to talk through some of your core values, some of your personal core values over the last 12 months. But
sure.
I would love for you to share what you're doing at the DEO and what kind of brings you excitement in that space.
So the DEO is kind of a non-in-office dental tribe consulting type of environment. It's a membership-based organization, and it's peer-to-peer learning. So we utilize the strengths of the community and the tribe, if you will, to help others that want to go do those types of things. That whole thing, learn from other people's mistakes, which I think that's an interesting phrase, because I wish we all did as much as we thought we were. But sometimes you just have to step in it yourself to really figure out that you actually stepped in it. But anyway, that's what the DEO attempts to do. We have amazing live events where, again, we bring in top quality speakers. The content is outstanding. The networking is second to none. I know you've been to some of those events and kind of attest to that. And so the DEO creates it's a relatively inexpensive, it's a great value to be a member of the DEO and join this community where you have access to people. And I think you would agree the DEO is a community that is so willing to share both 100%. Their victories and their triumphs. It's amazing, and their victories and their defeats.
Which is not common in the dental space, right? Like most people are they'll tell you when they win, but they're not really willing to share when they lose, right? And but in the DEO, you guys have done an excellent job of not only bringing the people together, but fostering that spirit of it's okay to talk about how you failed, because then that's going to help you get better, right? And really turning failure into a learning and growing opportunity. I love that mindset. It's helped me personally, just kind of watching and being involved with it. But I also love that it's just helping the industry overall.
It's a great organization, and dentists notoriously are fabulous liars. Back in the day when we used to do CE courses in person, it was always about how many people you could take with you and how many veneer cases you were doing that month type of thing. And, we were just great at, it was always, as I call it now, the big stick contest, if you will.
The fish I caught was this big, right?
The fish I caught was that big. So it's like going to Vegas, right? And people always tell you, oh man, I went to Vegas last week. And it's like, oh really? How'd you do? It's like, dude, I was up $4,300. Yeah, but where were you when you left?